Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. We're here in Toluca Lake, California. I'm going to show you a job that I put in maybe like about 12 years ago. And the landscape gardeners that work over here, they really don't do that much of a bang-up job. Actually, a very pitiful job. So I had to come through the other day and do some technical pruning on the shrubbery that we put in 12-15 years ago, and get things kind of back in order before I put the mulch down and just try to tidy this place up. We're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough and show you what I'm talking about. These Indian hawthorn or Raphaelis, they were all overgrown, and the way the gardeners pruned them, what they did was prune them in different type of geometrical shapes rather than open them up like what I did here, in order for air to pass through, in order to the roots and whatnot can be able to get water. And we're going to put mulch in here. It's going to be a mulch that's applied, because you see this is the north side of the house and has a lot of moss because it's some irrigation issues going on. I have this site on our water management, California Landscape Contractors water management program, so we're going to work at getting this under a certain budget from the standpoint of watering. But the first thing they had to do is come through and clean this thing up. The azaleas and everything, they were all cut in the shapes of balls. These hawthorns, they were cut like big hedges. It's just ridiculous on what they was doing. They just coming in, just mow, blow, and go. It's the kind of the term they call it out here. The camellias were in a mess. So I had to come through and prune out a bunch of dead wood and open them up. The maple tree was looking pretty sick, so I had to come in and prune that out and thin it out and bring the top down some. But this front part of the project here is looking really good. You got sunlight that can pass through on the plant material, and the plants can be able to stretch out and start growing. A lot of these plants are just now starting to come out of their winter. Over here in California, they're winter stages, and so they're going to be ready to bloom and punching out new buds and stuff. I'm going to fertilize, so we'll do some fertilizing and put some cider grow, some Bloomplex from Ecologel. They took some of the debris and put it back here because they couldn't take it all away. Funny. I had all the debris out here in the main yard, and so I guess they couldn't take it all, and so they put it back there in the back and hope for them to take it away next week, which is fine with me as long as they take it away. But they had blew a lot of the leaves and stuff from this pecan tree underneath the shrubs to hide it. And so what they did is, all the debris that I cut, here's a lot of this debris that I cut from the trimming the other day. They put it back here behind the tree to hide it out till next week, which is fine as long as they get it out of here. I'm going to do some work on the grass to fertilize it to get it up to speed. We changed out different sprinkler rotor heads in order to get things under a certain type of water budget. We're going to monitor it for 1 year and get this under a certain budget to help reduce the water costs and get this thing efficiently watered. But I just want to show you something that is very important to do, is for the health of the plant material and for the aesthetics of the house and the property, is to go through and lace out and give the plants an opportunity to show their true beauty, and in order to thrive a healthy life. Like I said, I will be coming through with some mulch. We'll do some work with the lighting, make sure the lights are working, tack down the lighting cable that the guys raked up from doing different types of rakings and stuff like that. So I have to go through and check all the wiring and change out these heads. They have these heads in here, these pop-ups, and we don't want pop-ups in the shrub area, so there'll be some changes in irrigation in order to make this very water efficient. Ed Wallace, Tips and Ideas, Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. Thanks for watching. Come back and check out some more videos as we go along.